coming into this game, we knew what we were going up against. We knew the type of ball we were going to play. We knew we were going to come to this against this team, and we knew these guys weren't going to play football. We knew these guys didn't want to play football. 17 fouls today from Getafe, but Barcelona still get the win. 3-0. 3-0. We actually beat Getafe by more than one goal. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. If you forget, last year we beat these guys at home in the Montjuic. We beat them 1-0, and then when we went away to Getafe, we tied them 1-1. And that game, I just want to forget all about that game. But before we start with this match review, guys, before we start with everything, make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. I'm trying to get this content out for you guys. Every time Barcelona play a game, I'm trying to get this content out for you guys. So if you guys could support me and help me out, I'd appreciate it so much. If you do that, thank you guys so much. We're so close to 1K, and I'm ready for 1K, bro. I can't wait. But Barcelona today, we played Getafe, and I'm not gonna lie, it was impressive, bro. Today, it was impressive. Today, it was way better than I expected. It was way better than I expected. I did not expect Barcelona to come here and play this type of ball. I mean, if we start from the very beginning, let's start from the very beginning with the lineup, like we always do. From the lineup, I was shocked, okay? I was shocked. I have no other words than I was shocked, okay? It seems like every single game, Flick surprises me with a lineup. Flick shocks me with a lineup. There's always a twist to it. And today there was another twist, bro, like there has been for the past 6 games. And to be honest, it always pays off. We'll talk about it. First, we have Juan Garcia. Juan Garcia, we'll talk about him. Trust me, we'll talk about him. Juan Garcia in goal, obvious, no debate. Koundé and Eric Garcia and Christensen, Gerard Martin. I really wanted Eric Garcia and Christensen to both start this game so bad, and thank God that happened, bro. I'm so happy that happened. Eric Garcia and Christensen starting, Koundé starting, and Gerard Martin starting. So far, so good. Perfect, okay? Then you have Pedri and De Jong and Olmo, okay? And that's also perfect. I did not want Fermin to start this game because Olmo, this is his type of game. This is his bag. Olmo's more of a tight space guy. Fermin is more of a running behind guy. So this is more of Olmo's bag. Olmo's bag is these tight spaces, these tight defenses. We signed him just to break these defenses out, bro. So this is his job. There were some people, I recorded a TikTok. Some guy was telling me we shouldn't play Olmo because, oh, he's going to get injured easily. He's going to get fouled a lot. Bro, we do not sign a guy for 60 million to put him on the bench just because we're scared of him being injured. There's no such thing like that in football. If we sign Olmo, this is the games we want him to play, and he's supposed to be an X factor in these games, and we'll talk about Olmo later on. And then Raphinha and Leo up top. Again, so far, so good. Then I looked at that left wing position, and guys, trust me, I was shocked. Trust me, I was beyond shocked. I was so surprised because I see Ferran Torres. Okay, Ferran Torres. At first I'm confused when I first saw it. I was like, bro, Rashford just played a Champions League game against Newcastle, and he scored the brace. He scored the winning goal to help. And we both saw the goals. We both saw the goals he scored. We both saw the game he had. He scored the 2 winning goals that got us over the line against Newcastle. With the score we won was 2-1, of course, and he scored both goals. So why is Ferran Torres in the wing against a low block team starting against Getafe? Why? Why is Ferran Torres starting against Getafe, a low block team, a team that's dirty, which we know this is not Ferran's bag. We've seen Ferran play against these low block teams time and time again, but we always find it underwhelming after the game. We always find it underwhelming after the game. And on top of that, he's starting the game. We know Ferran Torres is way better as a super sub, but he's starting the game. So there's just so many wrong in this situation. Rashford had a great game, you're benching him. This is not Ferran Torres' type of game, you're starting him. Ferran Torres is not that good as a starter, you're starting him. He doesn't play on the wing, you're starting. It was confusing at first. Then you see later on that the reason Marcus Rashford was benched because he was late for training. But even then, I think to myself, just play Raphinha on the left and try out Rooney Bargi again. Seriously, that's better than playing Ferran Torres on the wing, which is what I thought. But I am so stupid. This is why I'm not the manager. This is why King Hansi Flick is the manager. This is why he's the manager. This is why I shut up. This is why everyone shuts up. Okay? We'll talk about it. Let's talk about the game. let's talk about the game. Let's talk about the game because there's so much talking points. There's so much talking points. I feel like in the first 15 minutes where Ferran Torres scored his first goal, the first 15 minutes we were holding the ball. Okay, we were holding the ball. Well, let's just talk about the first half in particular. The first half was dominant, fully Barca. If I show you the stats here, you can tell it was a one-sided half. Literally one-sided. Only one team showed up that first half, and it was us, because these guys had 0 shots. I can't even remember if Getafe even crossed our halfway line. We were on their halfway line. We were passing the ball around. We were creating a lot of chances. And it led to Ferran Torres' first goal. Ferran Torres with a great goal, great build-up play from Barcelona. Raphinha gets the ball, picks out Olmo with an incredible pass. 2 minutes earlier, my dad was telling me, oh, Raphinha's passing on the right wing is not really his bag. And then he pulls out that pass. Raphinha with an incredible pass to Olmo. And then Olmo doubled down on Raphinha's pass and said, you know what, I'm going to do an even better pass than you did. I'm going to do an even techier pass. I'm going to do an even flairier pass. And Olmo did that back heel pass, which is what we want to see from Olmo. Guys, don't forget we signed this guy for 60 million. Please don't forget we signed this guy for 60 million. And this is what I want Olmo to do week in, week out. The frustrating thing about Olmo is we know what type of player he is. We know this is what he can do. He's a great player, bro. We saw him in the Euros for Spain. We saw him in the start of the season for Barca. This guy's a big game player. He scored a hat-trick against Bayern. He's a big game player. He shows up for the occasion, and he's a great, talented player, a valuable player, a rare profile who loves to play in between the lines. Okay, don't get it wrong. He's a talented player, but bro, the consistency is not there with Dani Olmo right now. The consistency, hopefully this game will get his form run and going like it did last season at the start of the season. But I want to see this Olmo for the whole season. Because guys, trust me, if we have this Olmo for the whole season, like the Euros Olmo, like that type of Olmo, it's going to be scary for the world. It's going to be scary of the world, but it all revolves around him. It all depends on him. It depends on Olmo. Can he do this? Can he stay fit? And when he is starting, can he perform for us every single time? Great goal by us, and then it didn't take long for us to get the second goal. Ferran Torres again with the second goal. I forgot how the second goal went. Let me see who got the assist. Who got the assist for the second? Oh, it was okay. I remember now. It was a corner for Getafe. By the way, between the second goal for Ferran Torres and the first goal, there were chances that we had. Long balls from Pedri, wasted opportunities. There were chances that we had. But the second goal from Ferran Torres, Raphinha presses the ball. He presses really well, and then the Getafe player makes a mispass to the middle. I forgot who passes it to Raphinha, and the Raphinha passes it to Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres outside the box, and calm, composed finish from Ferran Torres. That's a great finish. I won't lie. That's a great finish. The reverse Mbappe finish, bottom left corner. And I'm not gonna lie, that sums up Ferran Torres, bro. That sums up Ferran Torres, because genuinely Ferran Torres can be the most confident player in the world, and he can be one of the best finishers in the world. Seriously, bro, that's the type of player he is. But when he's not on his day, he's one of the worst players to ever touch a ball. And I'm so surprised that Ferran Torres actually performed in this game, bro. Because Ferran Torres, like I said, he's not good against deep blocks. And we're playing against the Mr. Deep Block FC themselves, bro. That's who we're playing against. And Ferran Torres scored a brace on them. And he should have gotten a hat-trick. Someone set a long ball, I think it was Pedri, where the Ferran Torres did an amazing touch, and it was an amazing strike. Nothing to take away from Ferran Torres, an amazing strike, and he hits the crossbar. It was so unlucky. Raphinha gets a yellow card that first half, undeserved yellow card, so undeserved, because the whole play is just confusing. Why would you give a yellow card for a mistake like that? You're telling the players to back off. They back off and then Raphinha plays it. What's the problem? I don't get it. And then many fights happen after that, and Raphinha almost gets himself sent off because he pushed the player. He lost his nerve a little bit, which is something I know about Raphinha, right? We all know about Raphinha. He is an emotional player. He does get his nerves get into him sometimes, and he does get feisty a little bit. But Raphinha had to get subbed off that second half. We could not go down to 10 men, and then Rashford comes on that second half. Overall, the first half, domination for Barcelona. Everyone was having a good game, and I feel like going into the second half, we we could afford being a little bit complacent. We could afford, dying down a little bit, calming the play down. We don't have to keep attacking, because we just played a game on Wednesday, bro. Sorry, not even Wednesday, Thursday. We just played a game on Thursday. We're tired. Flick subbed some players off. We subbed on Raphinha at first, and then Marcus Rashford came on. And Rashford, to be honest, that second half, I thought Rashford was pretty good. Rashford was pretty good at the start of the game. At the start of the second half, he was dribbling past some players. He was playing on the right side. There was one play where he went in between like 3 players and then shot it with his left foot. The keeper made a good save. But Rashford's assist was really, really nice, bro. Really, really nice. It was a long ball from, I think it was Pedri again. That long ball. Pedri gives it to Rashford. Rashford, I don't know what the keeper's doing there, to be honest. I don't know why he didn't come off his line. But Rashford keeps going down the line. And then Rashford passes it into the middle. Olmo gets the finish, and that makes Olmo 2GA for this game. And like I said about Olmo, bro, we know what he can do. If we can get this week in, week out, perfect, bro. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Fermin Lopez also comes on for that second half. And Frankie and Pedri get some well-deserved rest. Because we need these guys. We're about to play PSG, bro. I want these guys fully fit, fully healthy. And good thing Flick subbed them off, bro. But I feel like I was a little upset because I actually wanted to see Marc Bernal play this game. I actually want to see Marc Bernal get some minutes this game. But unfortunately, Marc Bernal couldn't get any minutes. And Gerard Martin comes off. I forgot who came on for Gerard Martin. Ronald Araujo comes on. Eric Garcia got a shift at left back, which I thought he was good, bro. The thing about Eric Garcia is that you can play him anywhere and he'll do the job for you, bro. He's like a mini Valverde. He'll do the job for you anywhere you play him, and he'll give you a 7-8 out of 10 performance no matter where he is, bro, which is what I love about Eric Garcia. I thought him and Christensen really held it down today. I thought Eric Garcia was a little better than Christensen, just a little better. But to be honest, the whole back line didn't let anything get to Juan Garcia except a few easy shots. But it was a great performance. What can I say? It was a great performance from Barcelona, a well-deserved win, and a much-needed win, because we know it's Getafe. We know Real Madrid won their game yesterday against, who did they win again? I think it was Espanyol. Yeah, it was Espanyol. They won yesterday, and we needed this win, okay? We need to take advantage of our home games, and next game we will play Real Oviedo. But before we get into all that, guys, let's do our player ratings, which we always do. Let's start with Juan Garcia. I thought he was really good today. I'll give him, it's always the thing about Juan Garcia, it's that it's always his hold on, let me check something. Okay. My bad. I was just going to check something. Okay. So the thing about Juan Garcia is always his ball playing ability. I see him above everyone else. Really. I truly see Juan Garcia's ball playing ability. Like today I saw Raya and Donnarumma, okay? Especially Raya, he has good ball playing, okay? But there are some times where I see him mess up on his ball playing. Juan Garcia, he rarely messes up, bro. Like, I genuinely feel surprised when he messes up. There was one pass that Araujo gave to Juan Garcia. It was a rocket pass, bro. It was so fast. I don't know what Araujo was thinking, but Juan Garcia made up for it while giving it to, I don't know how he gave it to Gerard Martin. Eric Garcia on the left back position. Like, it was crazy, bro. Juan Garcia and his passes, they're so accurate. He plays so fast, and when he did have a shot on target, he did take care of it. I'm gonna give Juan Garcia a 7, though. He didn't have much to do, so therefore I'm gonna give him a 7. Koundé's always solid defensively, okay? That's what I expect from Koundé. Always solid defensively, and I'm happy about that. But today, Koundé on the ball, guys. Like, seriously, I don't know how he's gotten an 8.1 today. Because I genuinely thought Koundé was really poor on the ball today. There were some moments I was like, well, what are you doing? Why are you not playing that pass? He did get fouled so much today, to be fair to him. But Koundé, I thought he could have played better, bro. I still think he could have played better. I'm going to give him a 6.5. Eric Garcia, I'm going to give him a 7.5. Again, I thought, to be honest, bro, I'm going to give Garcia an 8. I'm going to give Garcia an 8, and I'm going to give Christensen a 7.5. Because again, Eric Garcia, he put a shift in left back and center back, and he was amazing in both. That's the thing about Eric Garcia. Like I said, Eric Garcia can put a shift in both positions, and he can do the job perfectly. So Eric Garcia, I'll give him an 8, and I'll give Christensen a 7.5. And I'm so happy both of these two started. Fully understand Flick's decision on that. It was a perfect decision. As far as Gerard Martin, I'm going to give Gerard Martin... I'm gonna give him a 7. I think Gerard Martin deserves a 7. There were some moments where, when he's getting pressed in the left back position, it's like he always loses the ball. That's like always a given. But I thought today defensively he was okay, and I thought, going forward in the final third, he was actually pretty decent with his passes and everything. He has really dangerous crosses. He has really dangerous passes into the middle, and I always know that about Gerard Martin. If he can improve his press resistancy a little bit more, then we have a really good backup on our hands. Seriously, he's improved a lot since last year, so fair play to Gerard Martin. Let's do Pedri and De Jong. Pedri and De Jong, I'm giving them both the same rating. I think they both deserve an 8.5. I thought they both bossed the game like they did against Newcastle. They both controlled the ball, and both of them, played some really good passes out wide. They both played some really good over the tops. Champagne football, bro. Champagne football. We see this every week with Pedri and De Jong. I've gotten used to it. It's so mesmerizing. It's beautiful to see, bro. Both of them get an 8.5. Specifically, I'm so happy about De Jong, bro. I feel like he's improved so much since the start of the season. He's really stepped up. So fair play to De Jong. Then I'll give Olmo. Olmo was great today, bro. Olmo was great today. There were some times where I feel like just do a little bit more. But when Olmo gets 2 incredible GA, you have to give it to him, bro. You have to give it to him. I'm going to give Olmo a 9. Olmo deserves a 9. He was really good today, and he might be my man of the match. I don't know, to be honest. Okay, let me see Raphinha. Raphinha was really good until he got his yellow card. Let's be real, guys. Raphinha was really, really good before he got his yellow card. He was playing dangerous passes. He was pressing. It was an average Raphinha performance, bro. Always solid, always really good. I'm going to give him an 8.5, bro. I'm going to give him an 8.5. Before he got subbed off, he was playing amazing. Fair play to Raphinha. Lewa, I'm going to give Lewa a 7, 6.5, 7, something like that. I feel like Lewa didn't do much, though, did he? Lewa didn't do much. I can't lie. Lewa didn't do much today. I feel like Lewa should have done way better today in terms of, holding the ball, playing it out wide, ball holding, holding up the defense or whatever. I didn't think he did that today. And I didn't think, at the same time, I don't think Lewa really got his chances today that he should be having, or we should be feeding him inside the box. He didn't really have his chances. Therefore, I'm going to give Lewa a 6.5. And last but not least, Ferran Torres, man of the match. To be fair to him, he was great on the ball. He was great off the ball. He was great, dribbling, and his finishing was also great. There was only one shot where he was unlucky and he hit the post. Ferran Torres, I'm going to give him a 9.5. Nothing I could ask for more from him today, to be honest. Fair play to him. I doubted him. A lot of Barca fans doubted him, but he proved us all wrong. So fair play to Ferran Torres. He is my man of the match. He is my man of the match. I thought, you can't score 2 goals, 2 incredible goals, and your off-the-ball movement, the way he presses, he never stops pressing. And on the ball, too, he was barely losing the ball, playing some nice key passes. So fair play to Ferran Torres. Did not expect it, but fair play to him. So let's see who we play next. Let's see who Barcelona play next. I have a feeling it's Oviedo. Yeah, it's Oviedo. I just saw it right now. We play Oviedo away. That should be a win. Should be a win. No questions asked. Let's see who Madrid play next. Let's see who Real Madrid play next. Because when are these guys going to drop points, bro? Seriously, when will Real Madrid drop points? Who do they play next? They play Levante away, and then after that they have Atleti away. These 2 games is a big test for Real Madrid. Okay, these 2 games, I'm really looking at Madrid, and I'm like, can you do the job here? Let's see how Real Madrid do. Levante away and Atletico Madrid away. If these guys can get both wins here away from home, then guys, I think it might be time to start taking them very seriously. So let's see how they do. Let's see how we do. We need to get the 3.6 game. Thank you guys so much. Make sure to like, subscribe, share the video, comment your thoughts, of course, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.